Prime Minister Justin Trudeau has spoken for the first time about that unknown object that was downed over Canadian airspace. Trudeau gave the green light to shoot it down after speaking with U.S. President Joe Biden. A U.S. F-22 fighter jet fired that object last night over Yukon, and now it's up to Canada to retrieve the debris. This is the third object to be taken out of North American skies in a week. Here's what the Prime Minister had to say.
The safety of Canadians is our number one priority, and that's why I made the decision to shoot down the object that was a threat to civil aviation and a potential threat to Canadians. There's still much to know about it. That's why the analysis of this object is going to be very important.
CBC's Marina von Stackelberg is following this developing story for us, and she joins us now from Ottawa. So, Marina, good to have you. The Prime Minister spoke only briefly about the shoot-down. We didn't really get much clarity. What else did he have to say?
Yeah, so the Prime Minister there just coincidentally was at the Ottawa airport this morning on his way to Whitehorse in Yukon for a separate event. And he did speak just for a few minutes about this incident. Now, we have also just confirmed from a provincial source in Yukon that has direct knowledge of this incident that the debris site, the closest city to it is Dawson City, which is near the Alaska border. Now, the Prime Minister says that work is underway right now to retrieve the unidentified object. He says it was illegally passing over Canada's airspace, and he gave the orders for whatever country arrived first to shoot it down. An American fighter jet shot that down yesterday afternoon over central Yukon. I want you to have a listen to what Prime Minister Justin Trudeau also had to say.
Yesterday, NORAD confirmed that an unidentified object entered unlawfully Canadian airspace. It represented a reasonable threat to civilian aircraft, so I gave the order to take it down.
We have also received a statement from the RCMP who say they are actively responding to an air incident in Yukon. I want to read a bit of the statement that they sent to us. The RCMP has deployed resources alongside CAF to retrieve the debris and will be investigating the incident with domestic and international partners, including the FBI. While we are not aware of any specific threat to the public at this time, we ask everyone to please stay away from the location to allow authorized personnel to respond to the incident. They're asking anyone who locates any debris to contact the RCMP.
So, Marina, with so little information coming through at this point, what in fact do we know about this object that was shot down, and if it posed a threat at all?
Yeah, Canada's defense minister says the balloon did not cause an imminent threat to Canadians. We asked an expert then why Canada would make the decision to shoot it down. Have a listen.
It's in pretty remote territory up there in both cases. In the case of the shoot down, the second balloon over Alaska, and then the one in Yukon. So that stands to reason. But I think the reason to shoot it down is because it's transiting U.S. and Canadian territorial airspace. There's no right to do that. So we have every right to bring them down. And of course, presumably they have intelligence value and exploitation value for if it is a Chinese balloon. I think that's a reasonable course to take.
And as you mentioned there, Natasha, this is the third object that has been shot down over North American skies in just the last month. Now, earlier in February, an American fighter jet shot down what the U.S. believes was a Chinese spy balloon. The Chinese government says it was a weather balloon. On Friday, another object was shot down near Alaska. Now, Justin Trudeau this morning would not give any details about what this latest object could be, but in Washington, Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer told ABC the U.S. believes this latest object and that one from Friday were both balloons.
CBC's Marina von Stackelberg in Ottawa. Thank you.